have straight, super straight hair. In order for me to get the curly wavy hair, it takes a while. So I'm going to show you all the tools that I use and the products that I'm using. You don't have to use all of this. This isn't the way to curl my hair or whatever. This is just how I do it, but definitely look into some of these products because they've helped me so much into keeping that really nice wave and curl. So you will obviously need some hair tools. You need a blow dryer because you cannot curl your hair with wet hair. So this hair dryer is the Revlon Ionic Ceramic 1875 watts. I've used this for a very long time. It's actually my second one. Really easy. It does come with the cold and you can change the temperature as well. So that is really nice. You can get that at London Drugs and other millions of places. The hair curler that I'm using is the Bedhead maxed out hair curler. I do like this one because it has a non-heated tip, so when you're curling your hair you can rest your hand on that. And then you're going to need, depending on what kind of hair you're doing, I might not use all of them, but if you are shopping around and thinking what do I need for my hair, you're going to need a wide tooth comb just to take out any tangles. You might need a thinner tooth comb with the stem at the back to part your hair, and then of course when you're blow drying your hair you might need a wide barrel hairbrush. This is good if you have really flat straight hair and when you blow drying it to add that volume before you curl it. I do not hairspray my hair because I feel like hairspray weighs it down, and since my hair is oily and really straight and doesn't hold texture very well, hairspray is just going to weigh it down and put all my work into the garbage. So that being said, without any hairspray I do use 3 or 2 products. The first one is before I blow dry my hair. It is the Briogeo Blossom and Bloom Ginseng Biotin Volumizer. So it's a volumizing blow dry spray. And it does, I've noticed, it prevents my hair from getting super oily throughout the day and just keeps the volume high. Right now what I'm going to do, now my hair is kind of just a little bit damp, which is perfect, I'm going to be using the Tresemme Expert Selection Perfectly Undone Waves with the Sea Kelp Extract Wave Creation Sea Foam. This is awesome for any type of hair. If you have textured hair, you can just put this in your hair and blow dry. If you have straight hair like me, then you're going to do a little extra step, but it does keep the curl and keep it looking super naturelle. And lastly, for after you curl your hair, just to keep everything all bouncy and full, I'm going to be using, what is this? Oh, Eva NYC. I was like, Eva NYC? Therapy Session Hair Mask. I know it's a hair mask, but I do use it as like a setting kind of thing, I guess. It smells amazing, it feels great, it's super lightweight, and I will show you that after. So just that guy. It's a really pretty bottle too. So let's get started. My hair is like 80%, 75% dry, which is good because you don't want to put too much heat on your hair. So I'm going to be taking the Tresemme sea foam thing, maybe like 2 pumps. 2 pumps is good enough, and just put that all around your hair. Try to keep it even as well. If you don't keep it even, you're just gonna have too much product and it's gonna feel really like stiff, I want to say. I'm gonna do 1 more pump just for the bottoms and the back. So turns out I'm not going to be using my combs. I can just use your hand. I can just use your hand. I can just use my hand. So now I'm taking my large barrel brush and just taking sections from the top and blow drying them up. That way I get a really nice volume. That blow dry spray that we added is really going to help in this section here, just giving my hair lots of lift because my hair is super straight and thick. sure that your hair is 100% dry. If not, you can kind of sit around and let it air dry, but this is my hair naturally straight. We have the Tresemme sea kelp in there, so when we're curling it, it's going to really hold really nicely together. And then I put the blow dry spray. I put it midway just because I don't want my hair to be too damp, and then I spray it. It's going to be really heavy. So if you do blow dry halfway in your roots and then spray it and then blow dry again, it does add a lot of volume. And then I use the big barrel brush and I added volume to the top. So it really does, I'm going to move back just a tiny bit. It really does add a lot of zhuzh to my hair, especially for super straight hair. So if you are like me, then this is it. We are going to plug in the curling iron and we're going to part our hair and we're going to get started on curling. So I'm going to turn it on. I really like this because you can change the temperature of the barrel. I'm just going to put it on super high. And another reason why I like it is that it heats up real fast. So be careful, and you probably only want to wait like 2 to 5 minutes and it's gonna be ready for you. So are you ready for it? So when we are ready, there are various ways on how I curl my hair, just depending on the look that I want. If you want your hair to be super curly, I would start at the bottom and work my way up, and that's going to add a lot of volume. Where I want it to be a little bit more wavy curly, a little bit more for spring summer, and just more natural. So instead of parting my hair from the bottom, we're going to part the hair into sections. So I always leave the bangs last because that always is nice to shape the face. So we're just going to put that not in the way. So I'm just going to look like a weirdo for now. And then I'm just going to take each section like that. I mean, it's nothing crazy. Take each section and then curl it, and then curl inwards and then outwards. So this one, the first section is going to go away from the face. So I like to take my curling iron and then wrap it around away from the face. Hold on to that. This is really hard looking at the viewfinder. So look at my mirror here. Hold it for a couple seconds and then let it rest in your hand. If you just let it go for straight hair, it will not stay curly. It will just kind of look limp and really sad. So just hold it for a couple seconds. If you're new to this, I would wear a glove, but my hands are pretty used to the heat because it does get really hot. And then when you let go, it's gonna look like that. And then just take another section, and then for this one, you're gonna go inwards. So wrapping it around towards your face. Hold it for a couple seconds. You can take your finger and kind of touch. Again, if you're not used to this, don't do that because you will hurt yourself, and I'm not going to be responsible for you. And hold on to that. Feel that curl. Feel that curl. And let go. And ta-da. Alright, so I'm just going to do that on like majority of my head because I don't think you want to watch me talk about every single curl. So I'm going to fast forward, make life easy. If you do it in the front of the face, I don't know, I've tried that before and it just looks like your face is being sucked into your own like face. It just, you know, you want your face to be open and curls tend to be really suffocating, so if it's just going away from the face, it's going to frame it really, really nicely. And I'm just going to do this side. And the reason why I do the bangs last is just you're not really sure how your curls would go on the rest of your hair, and you want this to be like the fresh piece. It's like, girl, look at those bangs. I'm just gonna zhuzh it out. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's supposed to be loose waves. The sea kelp foam will keep it wavy. It will not keep your hair super curly. The whole point is to keep it super wavy. And make sure you brush the back as well to keep it full. And if you want to, you can just take your curling iron and touch up some pieces that might have been missed or have lost its life. I want to revive them, so I'm just going to do that real quick. So this is the finished look. It's full, it's alive, it's bouncy, it's sexy, it's summer, it's easy. I mean, it looked really hard, but once you get it down, I'm just checking myself in the mirror. Once you get it down and you kind of find your own rhythm, you don't, again, you don't have to follow the way I do it. It's just the products that work best for me. Oh, but the last thing you gotta do is give it a little bit more love. Now you can leave it like this, that's totally fine. I like to add a little bit of something something. I'm going to be using the Eva NYC. I just take a little bit on my hand, like literally that much. It's not even anything. And I'm just going to put it on the body and the ends of my curls, and that's just going to give it more texture and more of a wavy effect. Alright, that's my hair, guys. What do you think? Isn't it pretty? Alright, so now I'm going to go take some selfies and think of some thumbnails and post on my Instagram and all those kind of things. I hope you enjoyed. I hope this helped you. This is a more recent version, or my latest version of how I do my hair. Check out my other videos. Give me some subscribers, some thumbs up, some loves and likes, some hugs, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.